It's Stud and Dud Tuesdays, and we got some new people added to the list. Fans up north and fans in the south to the east and to the west. What's better than this? More of this. Let's talk about it. Before we jump in this little monologue here, just want to say if you guys are new to the channel, you guys like the content, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. It's going to help us reach our milestone. And two, if you guys are already subscribers and you guys are grabbing our t-shirts and our sweatshirts, I want to say we love you guys. A big thank you. We're just trying to support the community, supporting the NFL, the Miami Dolphins. And with that, just want to say thank you. Let's get to it. Yeah, so looking at the studs and duds for Tuesday, and I'm going to tell you right off the jump, you know, the studs are for this game for sure. I want to give good shots out to the coaching staff. They did a good job calling the plays, making sure the right plays got out there, and, you know, playing logical downs. You know, they weren't trying to do anything that was out of the ordinary. I think more on this stud list, we got to add, let's start off with Tua. Tua, you know, was already like, he was on the bubble, but, you know, like, again, he's back in the saddle. He's in command. You know, this is the version of Tua that we need. Tua was fantastic in his performance. I mean, you know, of course, you know, his last game back since being hurt, of course, his first full game was last week against Pittsburgh, you know, or the week before against Pittsburgh, and now, you know, this game. So, you know, he strung, you know, 2 whole consecutive games of, you know, playing from beginning to end. And, you know, he took some very smart shots. There was no inerrant passes. And, you know, he got gutsy with the ball. So, you know, Tua definitely made the studs list. Also, I want to say the offensive line. You know, outside of that sack that Eichenberg got through and a couple other little things. Eichenberg and the offensive line, you know, again, were solid. And, you know, they didn't allow many sacks. In fact, to be honest with you, they kind of kept the defensive line from pressuring to him. And Hutchinson is one of their star players on the defensive line, but, you know, they were able to hold him down. And, you know, so it's a big shout out to the offensive line. Eichenberg ain't going to be in the lineup this game here. It's going to be Austin Jackson. So it's going to be the first time having Austin Jackson back, I think, since like, first, second week or something like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to be with him back in the lineup. I hope, you know, the continuity stands. I mean, Austin Jackson, he's a standout player as well. So we shouldn't expect that he was drop off or anything like that. In fact, it should be like an upgrade, right? I want to give a shout out to the tight ends. Make the stud list. You know, Gesicki, you know, he did his thing. The blocking was suspect, but I mean, when it was time to show, he showed. And, you know, Gesicki's a valuable tight end for us, even if he doesn't or can't block that well. Also, the running backs. Let me just go with the running backs. Raheem Mostert. I mean, he is Raheem Mostert's a solid. He's a solid, like, if you don't have a running back 1, he's a solid number 2 for sure. You know, I think he can hit the holes and he can do all the things he needs to do, and he's definitely a damaging back. You know, somebody that will, like, that will get, like, some yak yards, you know, after the first hit. But, you know, he's not, well, could you say he's a home run hitter? Yeah, I guess he could be. We have yet to see it. Perhaps this game coming up we'll get a chance to see Mostert break 1 or 2 and make all the people in Fantasy League that got him on their squad happy. I know that Chase Edmonds, you know, there's been a decline in him. In fact, I think so much of a decline that I have, like, saw like trace things where, it was like a bid to get Kareem Hunt. So we'll find out what's going to happen. And, hopefully we do get Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt, I like him. I like him when he was at KC. And, he's a number one as well, playing the role of a number two up there in Cleveland. With Kareem Hunt added to the team and Moser added to the team, I think that would be a stealthy, very good backfield that would propel us into the postseason and into the Super Bowl. On the stud list, gotta put it out there. Tyreek Hill and Waddle, those guys are just, when you give them the chance, they are killing it. In fact, I was just watching, I don't know, was it Rick Eisen? It was Rick Eisen, and he was saying that, these guys are, accounting for more numbers than the Marks brother did in the games in the first, 8 games that they were playing. So, look, we really need to feed these two and understand that we are an aerodynamic team with a decent running game. At Kareem Hunt, an aerodynamic team with a very good running game. And that will definitely be potent. And our defense is already one of those. We have a strong defense. We have a very strong defense. And, we bend, but we don't break, attitude that our defense has. And it all, spins off of, our offense in a sense. However, though, the defense can hold its own. I'm just going to put it to you like that, just straight up. The defense can hold its own. And, given the defense that complementary offense of firepower, and we are scoring on offense, just like we did last week. We scored when we needed to, and however the way we had to do it, we did it. So, yeah, and big shouts out to, Tyreek and Waddle, for that. And then you got the supporting cast wide receivers, right? Sheffield. I'm still waiting to see Eric Eznakama. I don't know what happened with Eric Eznakama and the whole Braylon Sanders thing. I don't see where that could have even transpired, but we'll get into that here in a moment. And jumping onto the the whole Braylon thing. It's like for some reason I feel like he shouldn't have been starting. He shouldn't have been playing or whatever. But and that's Braylon is topping off our duds list. Okay, so let's just get this right now. He's topping off the duds list. I don't know why he was starting. He was good in preseason. I still think he's pretty good. But though I was waiting to see Eric Eznakama, and I just assumed that they was gonna be starting Eric Eznakama over Braylon Sanders. So hopefully, this upcoming game we'll get a chance to actually see Eznakama for the first time and introduce him, to our opponents in a very generous way this Sunday when we play the Bears. And, more on the duds list, I think that, I'd probably add like our linebacking corps on the duds list. They let Hawkinson, and Jared Goff just chew them up, over the middle, like I assumed that they was going to do. Hawkinson, he's a very good tight end. And he's probably along on the same lines as Gesicki, but probably better because he blocks. And two, he's probably faster. So, I think that's all I have, for the duds list I could think of. Right offhand is Braylon Sanders and then the linebackers. Everyone else, they performed very well. They did hold the Lions when we need to hold them. I know out the gate, it just seemed like the Lions just, sprang into action right away. But our defense was able to hold them down and allow our offense time to come back, to regroup, come back, and pretty much seal us the win. So that's it from Studs and Duds. Look, if you guys have any questions, comments, please leave them below. You guys like the content, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. It's going to help us reach our milestone. And for everyone else that has subscribed, I just want to say thank you guys. And, keep grabbing our t-shirts and the sweatshirts. It's helping us out here. As we love art, we love the Miami Dolphins, we love the NFL. All right. So at the end of the day, you know, let's share love, and you know, let's share good health and kinship. All right. So love y'all. Deuces. Thank y'all. All right. So football season's began, and what we're gonna be doing is we're going to be starting Thursday. This Thursday here, or actually every Thursday, is we're going to be doing our odd and gamble. And basically the odds are going against the gamble. And these are two characters I created. You know, odd is a card. He's an ace card. And gamble is a house poker chip. And basically these two pit against each other. And how it works is that the odds, you know, of our team winning is pretty much predicated by the things that are happening, like with the players, with the weather, with the field, and anything that's not, you know, predicated to the house. So those are the odds, okay? And the gamble is what's the casino saying? You know, what is like all the betting sites saying? So that's the house, and that's gamble. So every week, we're going to go by game. You guys choose, you know, what are the odds that the Dolphins are going to win, or is it a gamble that the Dolphins are going to win with the, you know, what they're saying against each other. So you just choose odd or just choose gamble, and, you know, I'll do the rest. And then Sunday, before kickoff, you know, like, you know, an hour before kickoff, I'll, you know, give the results of who's winning, okay? So that's how we're going to do that. So odd and gamble starting this week, and you know, every Sunday I'm going to drop the results for that, okay? Good deal. So let's have some fun this season, and you know, we're 1-0. So let's have some fun this season, and let's try to get to the Super Bowl. Fans up north and fans in the south, to the east and to the west, what's better than this mo of this? Let's talk about it. Don't forget to take a look at our gear. Click with the FinFan. You can check out the links below, and also know that your support with this helps our artist, and it also helps what we're doing here with Clicking with the FinFan. And a good thing about it all is you also get free shipping with that. So just take a look at the gear that we got. Grab something for you, your boo, significant other, your kids, whatever, and help support what we're doing here, and we appreciate it a lot. Thank you.